We moved to Germany having never stepped foot in this country. So soon after arriving, we created a bucket list of the top 15 things that we wanted to see and experience here in this country. We jumped right in, and we at this point have traveled to nearly every Bundesland, or in English, federal state, here in Germany.
But before we get into all of that reminiscing, the first thing that we wanted to do is introduce to you guys to something exciting that we've been working on for some time. And that is, we have 3 new travel maps of here in Germany that we've just got ready and we want to share with you guys. The first one is here in Bavaria, or the Bundesland where we live. The second is of Berlin and the surrounding area, including some day trips. And then the third one is to cover the rest of Germany. As many of you know, and that you're watching this video, there's a good chance you've seen a lot of our other Germany travel videos that we've done, and it's been fun sharing all of this information real time with you guys. Behind the scenes though, there's a lot of research that goes into these travel plans, not to mention a lot of recommendations for people who live here in Germany or have traveled there before. So we decided to create these maps so that we could have one place where it's easy to find what to do and where to go here in Germany. So each guide has the same 10 categories. Sightseeing, which includes like attractions and miscellaneous recreation, Christmas markets, accommodations, bakeries, cafes, butcher shops, gelato or ice cream shops, restaurants, food trucks and beer gardens, viewpoints, hikes and nature areas, playgrounds and kid-focused activities, and swimming pools, saunas, and lakes.
Honestly, sharing these maps with you guys is a really big deal to us, as we've spent countless hours planning and researching, just doing whatever it takes to try and have the best experience as a family here in Germany and on our travels. So a lot of time and effort has gone into this, and we really hope that you'll enjoy it. I've actually teased with Tanner and I say like, this kind of feels like my 3rd child, because I just think this information is so valuable and so much time has been spent on it. It would have been a huge game changer if there would have been something like this available when we first moved to Germany. Man, we've really tried to individualize it. We've included our opinions and some of our recommendations of what specifically to do at that location, so you guys can have that and not make some of the same mistakes we did, or just have the best experience possible. For example, at some of these places we'll recommend what you should order or what you shouldn't do, where you should park, etc., etc. We are selling these online at our website at www.ourstorytotell.com, or you can just click the link in this video description and it will put you right to that page.
All right, so let's go back on memory lane a little bit and look at this video that we created of the top 15 places that we wanted to see here in Germany. Now, mind you, this was within the first 1 to 2 months when we were here in Germany that we created this, and it's been interesting for us to look back and to see all of them. Let's roll a clip here.
We have spent a long time coming up with this list. We were originally going to do only 10 places that we wanted to travel to in Germany, but we could not narrow it down because Germany is beautiful. All of them are in no certain ranking or order except for our top 1 choice. So other than that, we just want to explore them all, but our number 1 choice is definitely our top bucket list place. So here they are.
Hamburg is a city where old traditions, culture, and history meet modern glitz, massive green spaces, and technology. We are looking forward to walking amidst the century-old waterways, touring harbors, and strolling in one of the many spacious green parks.
Morsburg to Neuschwanstein Castle, the German Romantic Road is one of the biggest magnets for tourism, and when we see pictures, we understand why. It seems like the perfect love affair between nature and culture, 2 of our very favorite things.
Sylt, an island in northernmost Germany, shares beaches with the North Sea. We are excited to explore the island's thatched roof houses and step our toes into the North Sea for the first time. We're eager to see what this popular tourist destination has to offer.
Berlin is the capital and largest city of Germany. We are really drawn to its location and beautiful natural surroundings. We can't wait to discover everything it has to offer and taste our way through Berlin's street food scene.
Home to more than 40 castles, river cruises, and breathtaking landscapes, the UNESCO World Heritage Site Rhine Valley is deemed to be Germany's most romantic region. There is no doubt the Rhine Valley is incredibly beautiful and is a must for our top 15.
Munich is home to some of Germany's greatest outdoor food markets. There are so many amazing tourist attractions, important historic sites, beautiful parks and castles, and amazing festivals. To us, Munich is absolutely worth a visit.
Rügen Island is located in the Baltic Sea. It's known for its beaches and white chalk cliffs. The natural surroundings are excellent for hiking and cycling. Some areas such as Cape Arcona are car-free for conservation reasons, which we think is awesome.
Nuremberg is Bavaria's 2nd largest city after Munich and a popular tourist destination. It is not only rich in historical attractions, but also in culinary specialties. It's fairly close to our residence, so we will be visiting regularly.
Located in a large mountain range in southwest Germany, the Black Forest is home to the Cuckoo Clock, the Grimm Brothers fairy tales, and world-renowned thermal spas. It is known for its hills, valleys, lakes, rivers, and forests. It is an outdoor enthusiast dream, and we are so excited to explore.
Heidelberg is a city packed with beauty and history. It's said to have inspired the German Romantic movement. We look forward to strolling across the old bridge, exploring Heidelberg Castle, catching a ride on the funicular, and going on a hike or two.
Quedlinburg is known for its medieval streets lined with half-timbered houses. This town dates back to the 9th century, and we are eager to learn more about its rich history. We're hoping to catch a ride on the nearby Selke Valley Railway, which travels along cliffs, meadows, and vast forests.
We love national parks and can't wait to cross this one off of our list of visited. It's one of 16 national parks and has large sandstone rocks that rise in the deep woodland of the mountain on the Elbe. It's a hiker's paradise with stunning sunrises and sunsets.
Germany has dedicated itself to never forgetting the Holocaust. There are monuments, museums, and concentration camp memorials that educate the public and honor the millions of victims. We feel compelled to visit these sites to learn more about what happened here and show our respects.
Mosel Valley is a beautiful area with incredible old cities. You can explore it by car, bike, foot, or boat. The opportunities to enjoy the views of this river, flanked by rolling hills covered in vineyards, seem endless.
Our ultimate bucket list location in Germany are the Bavarian Alps. These mountains cover a large area, but believe us, when we say we want to explore all of it, we mean it. We've always lived close to large mountains in Utah, so we can't wait to hike the tops of peaks and smell the fresh mountain air and this breathtaking scenery.
All right, that was a lot of fun looking back at that video, and honestly, I don't think that I've watched that in over 2 years, so looking back to see all of those choices that we had lined up pretty closely, but it's interesting the few that we thought were like, okay, must-sees, that we haven't even seen, like Heidelberg at this point. I'm like, that really should be a place that we go and see. But as you know, there are so many great places to see in Germany, and that just happened to be one that we didn't make it to. But I did want to point out a few of those that have absolutely exceeded our expectations. And the first one that comes to my mind is Hamburg. Not only with weather, but with the company, the food, the atmosphere. I just felt like overall my experience in Hamburg was just that impactful. And it was our real first experience going up to northern Germany. I can just taste the Nordsee crab and fischbrötchen, and it's just like making me salivate. We had some amazing seafood there, you guys. I will always remember the fresh seafood that we had there in Hamburg and just how it compared to nowhere else that we'd had it here in Germany. And it's always going to have a very special place in my taste buds and in my heart. If you've been following our journey here on YouTube, it's no surprise that we love the mountains and we love outdoors. So it really shouldn't be a surprise that the Bavarian Alps were the top of our list of places to visit here in Germany, which we did many times. Oh man, no way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What? No way, I'm actually seeing this right now.
Being able to explore and see Bodensee and being able to go to Königssee and Berchtesgaden and all of the other places around just really were so impactful for us. I think that we're going to look back and wish that we had probably gone back more, but that's just what we have to deal with when there's so many places to see here in Germany, especially being so central in Europe. Although we didn't hit every major stop along the Bavarian Alps, being able to see the places that we did were incredible. Not to mention, just around the corner from Neuschwanstein Castle, we found the best, and I will stand by that, the best Käsespätzle in all of Germany, because we've tried several in other parts of Germany. They just did not compare. This place was amazing. You bet your bottom dollar that we saved that place on our maps because we don't want to forget where that is when we come back. Another place that easily stands out for me is visiting St. Peter-Ording in the North Sea and visiting the island of Föhr. And honestly give us a much better understanding of like the diversity that is here in Germany. We just had an amazing time and we would go there again. In fact, we just went back to St. Peter-Ording earlier this year because we wanted to give it a second chance. And honestly, we're so happy we did. The weather was much better. There was a lot more activities for us. And I think going back and just having the better weather made all the difference. One place that I do want to go back to in the future is along the Rhine River and to visit the Rhine Valley and be able to spend more time there visiting the vineyards, the castles, the restaurants, maybe even taking like a longer river cruise because I just feel like there's so much to see in that area. Risa did get to go with Willa up to the Mosel Valley and see some castles and fun areas that I didn't too while I was working, and I know that she said it was beautiful. Being able to see those places in either the summer or fall would be incredible. I think some of our favorite memories that we have here in Germany have been able to explore some of these small towns like Quedlinburg with our families.
Come on our adventure. Come on adventure. Okay, I'm coming. morning!
Now, honestly, I could continue and name off so many other cities and places that we've seen here in Germany, but I think some of the more impactful ones have been the ones that I've mentioned. And the final one that I did want to touch on is honestly visiting Berlin. Oh, all right. Pretty cool. Bam!
Now it's a golden Elsa.
Yes.
Drastic differences between East and West Germany. I never thought that I would have the experience to talk with someone who lived right next to the wall. I think that this one was most impactful because we had so many people contributing to our ideas of what to do, and we gave ourselves a good amount of time. That was a really good idea for us because we were able to see so much of the city. We got to take it slower and be able to take some time with the girls. And I know that one of the reasons why this is going to be a lasting memory for us is because in Berlin, we had great hospitality. We were able to meet up with some locals. We got to try some food that they had made, got to try a drink that I never thought I would, Fassbrause, and we'll never forget the hospitality where someone opened up their apartment flat and let us stay for the entire duration there. So it meant so much to us that someone would be so willing to let complete strangers come stay in their place.
Thanks so much for being here, you guys. We love Germany, and one of the biggest reasons why we've created this map for you guys is for you guys to learn about it, experience it for yourself, and just come to see why it's a wonderful place to live and visit. Stay tuned because we have some really fun videos coming up. We're about to take it to the USA, and we're gonna see some family, have a fun family trip, and just experience the American culture for a little bit, which I'm sure is going to come with a little bit of a reverse culture shock because it's been some time since we've been back, and we're actually not going to Utah where we normally do when we visit. We're headed to Florida and Louisiana, and both of those places are very different from each other, but even more so different than Utah. So stay tuned to hear our thoughts on that. We'll see you then.